Hello, hello. How is everyone this afternoon? I'm Cheryl Eldew from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, Australia. Stampin' Up Independent, Stampin' Up Demonstrator. So the other day, I think Tuesday, my pre-order for the online exclusives arrived. So I have been busy making cards for special birthdays. So I hadn't got a chance to go and grab them out and have a play until this afternoon, and I had a visitor, so a lovely visitor, so which was nice. Always nice to have visitors. So hopefully you're all well. There's a lot of COVID around in the community. I heard from a friend who has it this morning, so yeah, so that's not good. So I hope everyone's staying well. Now, last week I forgot to change my camera around, so let me just do that now. Yep, you can see what I've been doing. I'm playing with the golden greenery today, which is, when you look at it, you might think, oh, it's a Christmas stamp. Well, it's not just for Christmas, so I wasn't going to be a sheep like everybody else and just do Christmas. There's a sample. When you look at the products online, if you go through the photos of them, there are lots of ideas and inspiration, and they have done a lovely one with, it was peach pie and I think it was fresh freesia, I'm not sure. I think it was a purpley colour with these two stamps here. And it looked gorgeous. So I got out my supplies before and I thought, So there's all, you can see all the stamps on the outside of the case. And you've got all these dies as well, which I haven't even made it to a magnet sheet yet. So these ones are standalone. They cut out these beautiful ferny leaves. So that's what they do, that one and that one. This one cuts out this one here, cuts out this beautiful big branch. I did it in white in case I wanted to add some colour, but I don't think I'm going to use that for my card today. I think it's a little bit big. So I'll just grab the stamps. I'll show you what I've done here first. I've stamped, there's two-step stamps. You don't necessarily have to do them greens. So this one cuts out, which one? This one. Yeah, it cuts out, that cuts out that, and this one cuts out this one. I missed a bit there, I'd have to trim that a bit with scissors. So that one cuts out that one, okay? And then this one here cuts out the ferny leaf that you stamp. Yeah, that one. It's a bit smaller than the stamping. The images on the front are a little bit smaller than what you get, obviously. So it didn't quite match. And put them in here so that I don't lose them, because I've already stamped and die cut. I'll just show you the process of what I did. I haven't quite decided what to do, but I pretty much know what I'm going to do. Pop them over there, and we'll grab out our, well, this one's closest to me, so let's do this. I've just got to try and remember which was which now. Put this over here. I had to have a bit of a play with this one because I wasn't sure which one was meant to be light. I think it was that one. Let's do this one in the dark. So full strength Pretty Peacock. And we'll stamp off. You could stamp off a couple of times really with Peacock because it's so dark. I think that's what I did for my, I should have held that down a bit more. And I liked this with it stamped off twice. So isn't that gorgeous? That's what you get there. And then I chose, I was trying to think what colours to use and what did I do with my Lost Lagoon. It's over here. Why have I got that there? Because I've got no room on my desk, that's why. Come here, you. So these ones, well, we'll do these ones first because I did these in Moody Mauve, which is a colour I don't use very often. Oops, now I've got them all mixed up. I don't know what I got on there. I haven't cleaned them, so maybe. And why I picked it up to start with was because I wanted to stamp it in a lighter pink because I was going to use a darker pink. Then I ended up not using a darker pink, if that makes sense. So this one I believe was lighter and this one darker, I think. Hopefully that wasn't, no, that wasn't blue on there. So that one's dark. And then it was this one, I believe. Let me look at my sample. Shouldn't have shifted them, should I? Was it the other one? Let me just stamp that off and see if that matches. If it doesn't match, I know I've got the wrong one, don't I? Yeah, that's right. So that one on there. And then I used Lost Lagoon for the other leaves, which was, where are they? This one and this one must be. So I'll do this one dark. I'll hold these up so you can see in a minute, and I'll do this one light. So they're pretty easy, even for me who's not an expert at two-step stamping. They're pretty easy to line up, as you can see. It's just getting to know which goes with which. So hope you can see those. So I've stamped and die cut a few of those, and we'll just make this card together. I've got some idea of how I want it to go, and I want a sentiment. I was trying to find a sentiment that was long, and where is it? I've got to find the packet. Finding it pretty hard to know what stamp sets I've got. I usually used to look through the catalogue, but I can't do that anymore because some of them aren't in there. They're only online. Well, this one's gone through, so if you're looking for that, it'll be in the online exclusives, okay? So while that sentiment doesn't go right across, it was about as good as I could get with what I wanted to say on this card. So I thought, let's just go with that and hopefully get it somewhere straight. I'm not sure where I want to put it, because I'm not sure where I'm going with this card, but I thought maybe if I popped it in the middle, and then perhaps if I, where's my scratch paper, if I used my ferny one, maybe which one would I use on its own? Yeah, maybe that one, just to do a little bit of, give it a little bit of an accent. Not sure how this is going to look, but we're just going for it. Just so that it's covered in the whole way, failing having a sentiment that would do that. So then I want to put that on there. Just going to use glue for that. This is going to go right across the card. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Or if I've frozen again or stopped. Looks like I have. I'm going to go back to normal Facebook, I think. See if I can find myself here. Oh, come on. Gosh, I don't know. This is really annoying. That seems to be caught up now. Just pop that on there. Hopefully straight. Hopefully I've cut it straight too. Looks pretty good. So then I've been not brave enough to do this ever, and I was doing a class with Emma Goddard the other weekend, and she used her blends to do some spritzing, and I thought, well, I'm going to have a go. So it worked. Now it's not probably going to work today yet. There you go. Got to be a bit careful. You don't want to wreck your tips. So I've got the brush end, and I'm just doing that. A little flick like that. Oh, hopefully you saw that. I keep forgetting to look at the screen. So we're going to have that there, which is going right across the card. And then with these bits, oh, I die cut some. I'm thinking I want to put some sort of twine or something there, so that's why I'm not sticking this down. It would be easier if I'd stuck it down, wouldn't it? I thought I might want that one there. I haven't actually textured any of these, which I should have done. You can see my card, but I'll push it up there so you can see it a bit better. Try and speak a bit louder. That's another thing I don't do. And kind of roughly get my card together. I die cut these and I just sponged on some Pool Party. I don't know whether we want to use these or not, but because these colours are lovely together. I might have to take that away to do that. I don't think I want the blue, the Lost Lagoon one down the bottom, but we might change our mind. That one at the top, like these ones. These ones going here. I wasn't sure if we wanted the Pool Party ones a little darker either. Like, I could have sponged them in Peacock, but I thought I'd try the Pool Party because it's a nice soft colour. And I've got this blue one, this Lost Lagoon one. Everything's moving. I wanted to tuck in there. Maybe I can put that there. Pull that out a bit. I think what I'm going to have to do is get something stuck down. So maybe that going there, that going there. So maybe I don't want these popped up, so I need to worry about that. This can extend. So I might pop that on top of my card base because this is cut. This piece here is cut at what did I do? 9.5, I believe, by 13.8. So, and hopefully, if I don't want these, hopefully I can pull them up. Should probably use glue dots, but we're going to go with it. It's just a card. It's only paper. I don't want any popped up because I'm going to pop up the sentiment. And perhaps I'm going to put some twine somewhere. That is looking good. And then this one. I want the Moody Mauve to kind of be the focus, and I want the Lost Lagoon to be part of the foliage is what my goal is. Now it's stuck. Isn't that typical when you don't want the glue? When you want the glue to stick, it won't. And when you don't want it to stick, it's stuck. So maybe we can do that. And to go kind of like that. Kind of like that. I do want the pink. I'm not sure if I want a blue one there or not. Underneath the pink, that's not very good. It's not cut very well, is it? Let me just place that on there. I've got glue there, so that's where that's got to go. And do we think the blue one is necessary? Yeah, I like that. Can go under there. Let's just texture that a little bit. And I'm pulling it down. You can't see it again. Sorry. Now, where can I put some twine? I might actually stick that on with some dimensionals, and then we might worry about the twine because it can go around there, can't it? That's not stuck. I'll line this up on here so I can get it somewhat straight. I decided I wanted to make it a sympathy card. I was going to go for a Just For You or something, but as I said before, I couldn't find a greeting that I was happy with. So some ribbon or twine. I do have some Cool Party in this 3-pack that's current. I'm not sure how that will go. I've got sticky, gluey fingers. Let me just use some hand sanitizer, and that does work actually. It does work to get your fingers get yourself less stuck up, shall we say. Hopefully that's balmy blue. That's not balmy blue. Doesn't tell me. Maybe it is. I reckon that's balmy blue. I don't think that's Pool Party. What a nuisance. Yeah, I do believe it was out of the hot air balloons, and that was what was in the you know what would look nice, and I have heaps of it, is that beautiful gold or silver. But I reckon this will be nice too. But how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? This is, what's it called? Baker's Twine. Baker's Twine Essential Pack. I reckon I want to double it or go around my card. I haven't quite figured that out, so I'm not going to pull it tight till I know. Yeah, there, I like that. I think to make it more secure, and I think I'll just go around once. Around here once. Hope you can't hear my husband. He's so loud on the phone. I can't hear what he's saying. I can just hear him. My sister rings up. She says, gosh, he doesn't even need a phone. We're a bit different. That's not going to be long enough. Let's pull it a bit longer. What do you think of my cards so far? I'm quite liking it. And you can see this set doesn't necessarily just have to be for Christmas. I might have to cut this off, otherwise I'm gonna struggle with it, aren't I? Where's my ribbon scissors? Oh, tucked right down there. Come on. Oh, goodness me. How does one know how much to cut? Well, that'll do. That's going to have to do, isn't it? Now I'm going to grab my... I keep forgetting to use my Dampen Up blocking tweezers. I keep forgetting I've got them. I got them mainly to hold on to my projects when I'm embossing, because when you do that with normal tweezers, you get a mark. And I haven't used these in this way. I have some other locking tweezers that I use. As I said, hopefully I've cut this. I might have cut it a bit short, but we'll go with it. We don't want it hanging down over our sentiment, do we? Oh, come on. Always fun trying to tie a bow on when you're live, isn't it? Where are you? I think that's right. That's why I keep forgetting them, because I leave them in my tray, so I'm not searching everywhere for them. I think I want to put that down this way a bit. So that I'm not going over my sentiment. I think I'm happy with that. I'm quite chuffed with that. Looks really good, I think. I hope you like it too. So I always like to secure my twine on the back or my ribbon, as you know, with some tear tape. And we're just going to glue that in place. Not going to use overly much glue. And you could texture your background. I have not, obviously. I was in a bit of a hurry, so I didn't do that, but you could. That looks pretty good. We could also give it a bit of a spritz with our wick of Stella, which is here. A shake, I don't know if there's any left in here. About to find out. I'll not do that over my card in case I... this might be a dead one. Oh no, got a bit. Got a bit. Could of course use, I've got everything out that just about everything out that I own as far as twine and ribbon goes, but I didn't want anything too thick, so that twine I think is perfect now. We do have some, I'm not sure if these are current or not, but I've got them, so I'm going to use the Moody Mauve ones out of here. Out of the ones that we had last year, but if you don't have them, you could use rhinestones and colour them. Colour them with your Moody Mauve blends. I'm going to use this big one. I might put that one up there. That one there. And because I've got mainly big ones left, put one there. Wow, I really love this card, even if I do say so myself. I think it's gorgeous. And I did grab a small piece of, I might as well finish it, mightn't I? So we can finish it however we like. What do we want to do? Maybe the Lost Lagoon would be a bit more subtle, wouldn't it? Making sure that's it. I think I did those dark. Wouldn't even matter if you just wanted to put the leaves without this part, without the other bit. It'd be totally fine. Pretty, just so pretty. And I've got an envelope, so we may as well do that one too. Didn't ink that up very well, but hey. Oh, that. Inside. I don't typically put a greeting inside mine because I do sell my cards. I make so many cards that I don't really sell them to make a profit, but I will tell you where I sell them, and that is at the Neighbourhood House op shop down the main street. It's across the road in Kerrang, across the road from the post office, and I do have to pay $10 a month in rent, which I think is a little bit expensive. So if I don't sell, I'd have to sell 2 cards a week to make my rent. So, and I haven't been doing that. So I am thinking about just going back to giving them away, because that's what I used to do. Donate them to the nursing homes around town, give them to friends. So yeah, if you'd like to keep my cards coming in the op shop, you need to support me a little bit and go buy some. Most of them are $5 each. Like something like this would be $5 each. The ones that have got a special fold are $7 each. So, and who doesn't love a handmade card? Much better than a shop bought one. So please, all my friends and customers, please support me and go buy some of my cards. I would really appreciate that. So that's all I have for you today, and say goodbye. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you loved my card. I certainly do, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.